Hey everybody, hope you're doing pretty well. Today I'm back. This is actually going to be day 7 of claiming my daily rewards. I did day 6 live on my Splinterlands TV stream. I'm now streaming over there every Wednesday at 8 p.m. my time Pacific until 10, and it should be a lot of fun, and I'll be doing some certain giveaways over there. I announced a pretty big giveaway, going to be giving away, looks like Mylor, but maybe one of these two cards will come back, but I'm giving away one of these, but it's a level 4 of that summoner, so that's 25 of those cards. If it's Mylor, he's worth somewhere between $300 and $400. He's been going up and down, so it's a pretty good giveaway from me to join the Splinterlands TV. Made me pretty happy. I'm glad to be part of that team. I'm working on my stream settings, trying to get them better. This is why I didn't want to do this on day 1. I need a little practice, need a little tweaking of settings, but my streams will get better and should be fun. This is a new kind of a format for a video, so tell me what you think of it. I'm just trying out some new things with some frames and things like that. So let's go ahead and get into the account. So yesterday I was able to get Robinson. She's still hanging out here in Diamond 3 and she earned 8 chests. And then we had Drazius, who's staying down in gold because I want to keep him in gold. He only earned 6. I'm just going to deal with him earning a little bit less chests for the end of this season. Hopefully push this number up on the days he can't do his daily. Just try to win as many games as I can. I haven't been playing enough recently. Look, I almost let him get up to 100%. That's bad. But I have family in town, and so the computer's been a little bit busy. That's also why I probably have lost a couple dailies, because of the fact that you can let this sit here for a while, and then those hours are just lost, and that's just what's going to happen. We'll see how many videos I get to make during the season, and then we'll see how many of the days I actually end up missing. And I think a lot of us might have to do this because sometimes you're just going to miss. So we'll start here with Drazius's rewards. We're also going to do a little bit of talking about some things. Specifically, I'm going to talk about an idea that I heard from one of our buddies here. His name is missing from my mind right now, but that's because I'm thinking about my rewards. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. We got a potion, a bat, a Ventari Heatsmith, a Ventari Seedsmith, so that's a rare card, and a gold card. Even if it was a common, that's not bad. So overall, not too bad. We got 5 new cards and 1 potion out of 6 chests. That's not too bad for any account. Obviously, diamond chests, you're hoping to hit something a little bit better, but we'll see how these diamond chests do. I did have a kind of a tough day yesterday when I was playing on my Steve R82 champion deck. I'm still up in Champ 3, but I was almost into Champ 2, and now I'm more in the middle of Champ 3. We'll have to see how I can do today when I get around to playing. We got a 144, a 32, so the DEC is coming through over here on this account. So that's not bad to get, because that helps with renting for doing your focuses. And our last one, a 256. So that is a solid amount of DEC altogether. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go see what Drazius got. He got a death focus. He doesn't have a death team, so we're going to new focus him. We're looking for water, earth, or dragon. We have a dragon, so he's got a chance today. He'll rent some cards and he'll be able to play and hopefully win some of these chests and win some of these chests. As you can see, this is now resetting here at 24 hours at 1 in the afternoon. When I did my other claim, I think on my Splinterlands TV show Wednesday night at like 9 at night. So these have been claimable since around 9 at night Thursday night, because it's now Friday. And so I missed, you can see half a day. That's why it would be kind of nice to be able to claim these a little bit early, like be able to say, hey, I'm done for the day. Can I do a claim and then start a new one when I'm ready to start, or how that's going to work out? Because you can definitely miss days, and you didn't really used to be able, well, you could miss days, but you can miss days just from failing to claim, which you didn't have happen on the old one. If you didn't claim like 8 hours every, in between the quests, you could still do both of them. So that's something a little bit different. Now let's go ahead and get this one logged out. We'll log in the Gold Steve account. Gold Steve has been doing a good job in Silver 1, renting cards to compete in there. and earning around 12 to 13 chests a day while keeping that ECR. Look, he's up at 100, so I got to play some games with him. Definitely haven't been able to play today like I planned, and it's just the whole day's kind of ran away from me. But we'll go ahead and claim these chests. Again, these are silver chests around 13. So if you're kind of earning bronze chests right now, you're getting an idea what you can earn. If you can play at silver 1, which basically what I'm doing is I'm just renting some of the key cards to make his deck more competitive, and I've been able to win with level 2 and level 3 summoners, but sometimes I do rent a level 4 summoner if one is available for not bad pricing, and some other cards. Ooh, I got a Vampiric Blossom. I actually have not opened very many of those on any of my accounts, so that's a nice one for him. He also has an Earth team, so that'll be playable right away. We got a nice amount of cards so far. A lot of them have been common. Couple Dark Energy Crystals. Only one potion on these 13. Ooh, I jinxed myself, but we got one more potion. And then we got 6 Dark Energy Crystals. But once again, this looks a lot like our season rewards in the past on these accounts, and now we're getting them daily. Now, obviously, this causes some inflation, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about a little bit at the end of this video, because I have heard from some people out there that this could be a little bit bad, that we're getting a lot of inflation on these cards. At the same time, I don't know if rewards cards coming out really fast is a bad thing or not, because I do think that there is not enough cards out there for people, and we'll talk about that as well around the end of this video. But now let's go ahead and get my main account logged in, and we'll claim some champion chests. We haven't had that huge hit yet. My biggest reward has been 5,000 DEC in a chest. Obviously that's not bad. Yesterday I did push this down pretty low into about the 50s because I wanted to earn 10 champion chest, and I did. But like I said, see, I'm down here in champion 3 still, so I really want to try to push this today or tomorrow into champion 2 and see if I can't do some questing in there. I really need to start focusing on my wins because I'm only at 55 season chests, and this is where some of the complaints of the diamond players come in, right? And the champion players. I'm opening less chests than you guys consistently every single day on this account, if you're somebody in bronze or silver probably, and that, you know, to some people's not, you know, they're saying, I thought you were trying to push most of the rewards to us, and you're really not. But they are giving us a lot of DEC, because I've opened a 3,000 and a 5,000 DEC, so it's debatable. I think a lot of our tunes might change at the end of the season when you get to open up that maybe 60 or 70 chests. But it's like, you know, when you get a common and a potion on your first 2, a 144, that was pretty small, another common, another potion, another common, another common, another common, a rare, and a rare, at least one of the dampers. So these two helped finish that off pretty well. It's kind of an interesting thing. I still am getting a bad clip on my rewards on the potions. I don't feel... You lied, Splinterlands. It can't be 12% when I get 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 8. It's coming through nowhere near that 12% for me. So that's been a little bit frustrating. I know they didn't lie, but the RNG is going to... 12% is kind of an interesting number, right? Because you're going to you're either at 20 or 10, right? You get one potion, you won that under the 12. If you get 2, well, then you went over, and you went over by a lot. So hopefully I'll get a good focus. I got fire last time, and the plain thing is, up here at champion, if you're just spamming fire, it can be rough. I had to start mixing in some Tarsa decks to get some wins, and like some Pyre decks with some different strategies, because people could just see that Yoden was coming and they were just trying to counter him. I got fire again. I'm gonna go ahead and get a new focus on this one, just mostly because I played fire last time, and I just kind of want to change it up and be able to play something else for today. So we'll try out water. That should be pretty fun. We'll see if I can't rent a Valimore to make that a little bit easier on myself, but I don't know if anybody's renting out a big Valimore, and I didn't get a big Dark Energy Crystals this time, guys. It didn't come through, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay, let's head over here to... my mind is killing me right now. I watched a video today and I wanted to answer it, and I can't even... Tales for Cryptomancer. Okay, So Cryptomancer, he made this video here. If you haven't seen it yet, it's bringing balance back to Splinterlands, and it's a great one to watch. I hope a lot of you are subscribed to him, but let's go ahead and answer a little bit of what he was talking about in this video. So basically, he was pointing out that if you go to the Peak Monsters dashboards, there's some good and some bad when we look at the dashboards. Oh, that's the cards on this account. We want to get to the dashboard. Sorry, should have had that queued up. So when you look at things, in the rental market, the prices for cards are going up, especially the price for good cards. Now, the overall price per power might not be going up because the bots aren't there to suck up all those level 1 cards that are being rented out for 0.1 DEC that people don't want. Right, because there's some bad cards that nobody's renting that are still going to mess up the average power per DEC you can get. But if you want to go get a summoner, or you want to go get a really good legendary card, they're expensive now. They tend to be more expensive because a lot of people are renting really good cards to help them with their daily focuses. Now, I think this will get fixed a little bit because they are planning on adding new focuses into the game where we won't just be playing the teams. And I think that's one thing that Cryptomancer kind of forgot about, that the problem that he pointed out was this, that bots can come in and they can rent stuff for a focus. They can burn their ECR down to like 20. They can earn 20 chests that day in bronze or silver, wherever they're rented to play, because they'll just burn their ECR down with like no worry about tomorrow. And then they'll only rent those cards for 1 day, so it'll be a little bit cheaper. Then they'll let their account not play for a day, come back and do it and rinse and repeat. And so they're only renting every other day for whatever focus that they get, and they're going ahead and pushing that ECR down to 30s or 20s, earning every day around 20 chests, maybe 15. It gets exponentially hard. I haven't seen a lot of people bring down 20 chests. I know it's possible, but it doesn't happen a ton. And then basically they're going to rent less cards because they don't have to rent them for the whole season. They're only going to rent for every other day, and now those bot accounts are making way more rewards, and so that's kind of problematic if the bots get smart enough to do it that way. And it is an interesting idea. Like, if I can force my 2 accounts that are botted to go ahead and play their focus all day long and give them good cards, and just let them push it down and then not have them play for another day and then have it go again, it's kind of an interesting way to earn a whole lot of rewards. There's also been a little bit of talk of Diamond and Champion players renting delegating their cards to little accounts to play them because they can earn a whole bunch of chests. And that's something I might actually try to see how it works, because it's technically not against the rules, but I don't know how much I like it. But I'm going to try it out just to see how it does, because I have an extra account that doesn't play. It just holds cards to be rented out. I can delegate him literally maxed out cards in a Splinter, giving him a whole bunch of power, and I can have him probably get into silver or gold with those cards, earning bronze chests, and then I'm going to earn a ton of bronze chests on the season for that account. But then I have to sacrifice that Splinter for my main account. So basically, like, let's say right now I switched over from fire to water, so I can give him my Yoden Zaku and all of those different cards, knowing that I'm not going to play fire today, and I could but that's if he gets a fire Splinter. So I have to, there's some luck and draw in that, but we'll have to see what ends up happening. In general, these are some of the problems. But one of the things that he mentioned, and I've mentioned this before too, that we could do to kind of solve both of these exploits from happening, because both of them are a little bit exploity, right? They're not technically exploits at this point because Splinterlands hasn't said, hey guys, we don't want you doing this, but you can always just rent for your focus every other day with your bot. Or if you're a champion level player, you can go, okay, I can't play fire for the next 2 days because I'm going to delegate out all my fire cards to a brand new account I set up, and he's going to earn a whole bunch of chests in those lower leagues playing that Splinter, whichever one he gets. And that is kind of a crazy thing to do, but it's so incentivized for us to do that a lot of people are going to do it, including myself, because at this point it's not against the rules. So how do you fix that? It's a simple fix, and he mentioned it, and I've mentioned it in the past. This just needs to change throughout the day. So you don't even have to add different ones right now. It would be a very easy fix. Now, he suggested you earn a chest, so you earn the first one and your focus changes. I had suggested earn 5 and it changes. So to earn 20 chests, you'd have to play with 4 different teams throughout the day to earn 10. So yeah, those botters and those spammers of one team could earn 5 You know, they could earn 5 chests a day. That wouldn't be terrible. It'd be more than in the past, though. So maybe you agree with him, and this should just change after each chest. So right now it's water. I complete the quest, and then it changes to fire, and I have to do a fire one, and then it changes to this, and then it changes to that. I'd be okay with that setup. I don't know if doing that way would be a little bit too much work for them on the servers, a lot of extra computation and stuff. But in general, I do think that this needs to start to change, because while it's just one thing all day long, it gets boring. The game feels more grindy. You get more frustrated if you don't have the right cards, and in general, it's just not a ton of fun to play at that point. What did we get for? Okay, Gold Steve got Dragon. Oh, Gold Steve got Dragon. He doesn't have Dragon cards. I need to refocus that, because I don't want to have to rent Dragon cards. They're too expensive, and you don't need to be playing Dragon in silver, so it's not a big deal. Oh, now he got Fire. That's actually, I forgot, I'm not supposed to redo his account because he has no fire cards. So this will be an interesting day for Gold Steve. We'll see how many chests he can actually still earn. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video there. Tell me what you think about Cryptomancer's idea of the chest changing after every single chest you get, the daily focus changing, or if you like my idea where maybe it changes after 5, or if you have another number, you can let me know that too. Bye.